Hello, my friends. You're listening to This Quote Changed My Life, a podcast about inspired action. My name is Tracy, and I'm the host of the show. It is so nice to have you back. I know in the past I have been releasing episodes weekly, but with so much going on, I've decided that fortnightly might be a better fit for me right now. If you've listened to my last episode, Control Your Consistency, this is exactly what I want to do right now with the podcast. Control its consistency. So switching it to a fortnightly release is something that feels right to me, you know? If you are new to the podcast, hello, it's so nice to have you here. My name is Tracy and I'm a wellness coach based in Sydney, Australia, who loves talking about mindset and mindfulness. This podcast came about because I was simply getting these pops of inspiration from quotes I see on the internet all the time. Sure, some don't make sense straight away, but every now and again, a quote sticks in my mind and it really resonates with me. So I hope along the way you can find a quote that resonates with you too. On to this episode's quote, which is play to your strengths. And I find this a really timely quote for those people like me who often have too many choices to make. Maybe you're deciding what to study, what your passion is, what niche you want to go into, what topic to start your podcast about. When there are too many options and we just can't settle, we can play to our strengths. What are you naturally good at? What topics could you talk about for an hour straight? What makes you excited to start? What questions do people tend to always ask you? They go to you because they know you know your stuff. Playing to our strengths is also a good thing to keep in mind when you're building your business or looking to expand in some way. For me, this has come in handy lately as I start to develop my YouTube channel. Yes, I'm expanding into YouTube, which has been another way that I get to express myself creatively. But I've had to acknowledge that in order to create something that I was proud of, I needed to ask for help. As an example, I am fully aware that I am not an illustrator. Yes, I can create graphics and put together stickers and websites and things. But ask me to draw a portrait of myself and then animate it. I tried, I really did. But it always ended up looking like a potato and I was just never proud of that work. So instead of spending the next few months learning illustration and animation, I decided to outsource the illustration work and found someone amazing on Fiverr. She took my ideas, drew them up, animated it, and within 2 days, I had my YouTube intro and outro videos. My strength here was to first know what my limit was, and then to find someone who was able to make my ideas come to life. So now I can move forward more quickly with my projects. My goal was never to be an illustrator or animator. My goal was to create my first YouTube video. Sure, if I felt like being an amazing illustrator and animator was part of my goal, I would spend the time and the money learning that craft. But it's not what I want to do. Keep your focus clear. If we trick ourselves along the way that we need to do it all and be everything, we are going to be distracted and lose focus on what the end goal is. So play to your strengths. How does this quote resonate with you today? Do you know what your strengths are? It might be a great time to remind yourself of all the amazing things you can already do. Are you working on a project and struggling with a certain part? Is there an opportunity for you to now reach out and ask someone for help? Remember to keep your own goal in mind. Is this obstacle part of your goal? Or could you outsource it in order to move forward? Let me know what you think of this week's quote, play to your strengths, by finding me on Instagram under Make Sunshine Co. or This Quote Changed My Life. You can always check out my blog at makesunshine.org or maybe even search for me on YouTube under Make Sunshine, where I do have a few mindfulness videos up already. I hope you're doing well, staying safe and healthy. I will speak to you guys in the next episode of the podcast very soon.